Hey, it's Joseph here. Today I've got a box over here that states Indestructible, and it is a type of shoes that I have showcased on my channel a few times, and it is type of steel toe shoes that look somewhat stylish as well as very comfortable. So this is a new model from them, and it is called Jet Indestructible, and it is waterproof with steel toes and puncture resistant, skid proof, no tie laces as you can see, and it's got reflective stripe on the side, and it is less than 1 pound. And I also wanted to tell you the fact that Indestructible Shoes have sent me these product samples for me to do video showcase like this, and I'll also leave the affiliated product links in the description for you guys to go ahead and purchase if you would also like a pair of Indestructible shoes. And the bottom of the shoe looks like this, the sole, and it is protected, therefore it is puncture resistant. And I wear these shoes to walk on construction site. There's a lot of nails, sharp metal plates, and also glasses that I may just not know what I'm stepping on. And also it is waterproof, therefore you can sprinkle lots of mud and water and you should be able to maintain dryness of your foot. And I certainly like the aspect of the no lace aspect of this, so you can just slip it on and then be able to walk around comfortably. And it doesn't look like those work boots or work shoes, so I definitely appreciate the aesthetics as well. And it is certainly lightweight, so wearing this for quite a long time wouldn't be as big of a deal. And often in order to go to site visits, I actually have to fly, therefore I do have to scan these shoes since it has steel toes on the front, but they are very comfortable. I wouldn't actually wear these shoes otherwise. And here is another model of Indestructible shoes that I have worn on site before, but it does have shoelaces, and the profile of the shoe is not as wide, therefore the overall weight distribution was kind of weird, therefore it wasn't as comfortable to wear. However, there was a version of this where the bottom sole was transparent. I can actually see the metal plating that is protecting the bottom, so I certainly feel comfortable walking on sharp objects with this. And here is another version of Indestructible shoes where it has sort of the mesh design around, and because the other one was actually waterproof, it actually keeps your feet quite warm in a cold climate. But if I'm going to somewhere warm, then I certainly would like to wear this one since this is all mesh design and it is more breathable. However, it doesn't protect you from water all that much, but it still does protect you in terms of the bottom sole and the steel toe. And it is certainly lightweight on this one, but there's still the aspect of shoelaces which I don't like as much. So they definitely have kind of improved everything on the new Jet Indestructible shoes. And with that, I also wanted to kind of showcase some other site visit items that I carry in my bag. And here are two different sizes of bags that I would like to carry on, and it is kind of heavy, so I'm gonna put it down on the desk. And the bigger bag that I carry is from eBags. The logo is over here. And this specific bag's model name is eBags Professional Slim Laptop Backpack. And it is a black version that I've got here. And a couple of things that I would like to highlight is a front pocket that opens up like this. And it's got a ton of different type of storage. All the knickknacks, cables and whatnot could go there. For the chargers, I would like to keep it in here on the front pocket so that it is kind of compartmentalized. Therefore, you can put a lot of cables and the charger related stuff in here. Sometimes I do put camera in here to have that protected rather than being squished by other things. When I first purchased the backpack, this thing did come with a backpack which you can put it in here for further protect the things that goes inside. However, I have taken it out because it is still well protected. And onto the side over here, you can open up this side zipper, which doesn't exist on the other side, but only on this side, where you can open up and put a water bottle if you would like to put that in there, or sometimes a tripod. It does tend to kind of fall out though, so I don't use it as much for tripod purposes. And it does have a little hidden compartment out here, so you can kind of zip that up for quick access. So I often put my business cards on the front pocket here with the side access, and on the top here is another hidden compartment which is kind of padded, so I tend to put my external hard drives or USB drives and such in here. But we can go to the main compartment, which is out here, and here's a room for a certain type of tripods that I often put. I would put some documents out here so that it is all kind of slotted in there. And here is the laptop compartment on the back, so I would put laptop back here, or if it is a bigger laptop it would only fit here. So I would advise, depending on the size, you would put it in different places. And just to kind of show you that, I've got a tablet that I would like to put into the front pocket, and also 15-inch chunky laptop from Asus. It is absolute beast, but I would like to put it on the back like this because it is well protected in here. And here is a little selfie stick that I kind of put together. They are actually two different type of selfie sticks from Insta360. I'll leave the link in the description, but I just kind of combine them for extra height. But when you kind of disassemble, so I can actually put it against the bottom here. And here is the feet that I would like to carry, so it goes in there. And then the laser, and also tape measure, along with some LED light for dark places. And I'll just put that onto the front into a couple of pockets in here so I can quickly access. And I would put a couple of different type of cables and pens for the pen slot out here. I'll throw in different type of chargers and battery bank. This is a battery bank from iKnew, which I have showcased on my video before, so I'll put that in there. And here is a charger from Spigen, which would charge my laptop as well, so I put it in there. And then a couple of USB-C cables for me to charge different type of devices, and then extra charger, and also a USB-C dongle for me to connect SD cards and such if I need to access those quickly. And finally, I should not forget the 360 camera, Insta360 ONE X2 that I carry around for site visits. It's a must-have item, so I would actually put that onto the center padded pocket over here. And that is it. So that is now ready to carry, although I probably should print out a couple of papers for me to scribble on based on my site measurements, along with a pair of shoes. And here's a smaller bag that I carry around that is made by Peak Design, and I really like this bag. They are quite well known in the world of camera bags, and the model name is Everyday Sling. It is a version 1, so they do have a revision to this, which may be better, but this one is still very good enough for me. And I actually carry this around every day, and also on site visits most of the time. So here is a front pocket that you can access quickly for business cards and keys and such. And here is a little belt that you can actually loosen up. And I would carry around this monopod from Near, or Newer, however you pronounce it, because you can slot this into this belt so that you can carry around as long as I'm not required to fly. And on the back here is a little handle that you can comfortably carry this bag with, or the shoulder strap, which is more of a messenger bag type of configuration. So you just put it over your shoulder. And then here is a little belt you can use. So basically, if you want to kind of hang onto your shoulder on one side, you would carry around like this. But then if you want to put it on your shoulder for actual use, then you want to tighten this by pulling this, and then you can have it around your back kind of tightly like this for much more comfortable carry. And when you need to kind of swing around to use a couple of devices inside, you can actually wear it like this so that you can quickly access the inside of your bag. And that's why it becomes really comfortable for all the camera usage. But I find this one also useful for site visits because I can quickly get access to all the devices that I need my hands on. And here you can see the 13-inch laptop from MSI, which I'm kind of carrying around every day. This does not fit 15-inch. However, I'm doing a review on this, so I'm kind of carrying around at this moment. And it's got a couple of different compartments, which I have emptied out for the other bag that I was kind of showcasing. So let me fill this one up. And just to kind of show you the inside, it's got laptop compartment that is protected, and you can actually kind of secure that with this strap here, which I don't really need to all the time. But here's a zipper, so I've got a couple of USB cables for charging and connection with the data, and then SSD for storage, Logitech Anywhere 3, and also I've got a earbud loosely in there. And then everything inside here is a Velcro, so you can actually kind of modify this by pulling this out, which I'm not going to attempt because I kind of configure this to my liking. But you can actually have different type of flaps that you can kind of close down so that you can configure this in a number of different ways. So here I pulled out all the things from the other bag so I can put it all in here. So starting with the 360 camera, I would put it in more protected place so that it doesn't get damaged. And then all other cables and such along with the battery bank, I'll put it in here so I can quickly access if I need to. And here is another USB-C charger from iNew that I use whenever I need to charge secondary devices. And then here is the LED light that gets in here along with the laser. And the tape measure is often very heavy and it has sort of sharp edge. So I put it at the bottom of the bag so that it doesn't mess around with other stuff. And I should not forget the tablet. So here is a laptop compartment which I'll use when I'm carrying around the tablet, because you could put smaller laptops in here along with the tablet, but I also don't want my site visit to be very difficult with heavy backpack or heavy bag that I need to carry around, because I won't use laptop on site. I'll probably leave it in different type of bag and then put in the feet, which is kind of heavy, and also the short monopod in here along with the longer one, which doesn't fit this way, therefore I have to just kind of put it horizontal like so. And then you can comfortably kind of close this down, therefore you can just put it around your shoulder. So yeah, you just kind of carry around like this, or just kind of short if you want to shorten that around for comfort. And then if you need to access all the stuff, then you can just quickly open like this and then access all the stuff that is inside of your bag. So as soon as you arrive on site, what I do is basically assemble these parts for the tripod. And every time I do this, it feels like I'm assembling some sort of sniper rifle. Do feel fancy a bit. But quickly assemble all of this together, basically threading in everything, and then open this up, twist this, put it down on the floor, and then I am ready to go with the picture taking for the 360 camera. And then I can pull out my laser so I can quickly measure, but also I should pull out my tablet. So the tablet is what I use to write down all the measurements and such. And you absolutely look like a fool wearing this on site, but that just comes with the job, doesn't it? So you can just kind of wear this around or put it down on the floor if you would like to. But you often have to climb up a ladder or use your hands for measurements and such. I do have a handle over here which I can just use to grab very easily. And I'll just pull out my pen and then write down the measurements and such, and then put it back on there. But I would keep the strap on just in case I drop it or I need to quickly access different things, climb up a ladder and such. Because often on site you have a laser that you're measuring with and then a tablet that you need to write with. I quickly run out of hands, and in that case I can just drop it in here, write it, let go, and then measure it. And on site, yes, it just kind of looks silly, but I'm constantly walking around like this along with the camera because I'm trying to write down, measure, and all of that. And the tablet is hung on my neck, so it frees up my hand so I can climb up ladders and such, or just drop things quickly in here so that I can use both of my hands. Yeah, it's just a bit more useful because I want to be able to be quick and efficient. So yeah, this kind of helps me a ton in terms of making sure I have all of my hands ready. So yeah, that just kind of became a very long video than I have anticipated, but hopefully this was somewhat of a meaningful video along with showcasing the new model from Indestructible Shoes that I wear on my site visits. And if you have any questions regarding any of the products that I had kind of showcased or mentioned in this video, please leave a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer, and I'll also leave the links in the description for you guys to check those things out. And if you have liked this content, please like this video and consider subscribing to my channel to continue watching these type of videos. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye.